In 2019, we began the most comprehensive reform in the history of the United Nations.
We are transforming ourselves to transform the world. The reform is already showing results.
We are becoming an agile organization, focused on people and not on process.
We are bringing the UN family to act with one voice to better respond to the multiple needs of the countries we serve.
We are better equipped to support countries on humanity's boldest ambition, the Sustainable Development Goals.
In Latin America and the Caribbean, the UN is hard at work to fulfill the promise of leaving no one behind for 670 million people with a diverse heritage, rich traditions, and thriving culture. One of the most biodiverse regions in the world.
A region with resilient communities, vibrant cities, scientific development, entrepreneurship, and innovation. Also, a region confronting unprecedented challenges and recovering from multiple and simultaneous crises, including the impacts of the pandemic, international economic shock, shrinking civic spaces, and the devastating effects of the climate crisis.
The UN is present in 42 states and territories, with country teams led by 23 resident coordinators and supported by the Regional Coordination Office, DCO.
Resident coordinators provide strategic direction to agencies, funds, and programs, and mobilize the UN's global expertise and capacities in support of the countries we serve.
We provide technical assistance and support to address the most urgent development challenges in each country.
In climate and the environment, we are promoting action and facilitating innovative solutions to address the triple planetary crises of pollution, climate change, and the loss of our biodiversity.
We work with government and civil society actors to provide integral humanitarian assistance to the thousands of migrants and refugees moving across the region, and long-term support to the host communities. We are also working to increase human rights protections for all, promoting legislation and policies aligned with international human rights standards, and advocating to ensure no one is left behind.
With the goal of eliminating gender-based violence and discrimination, we support decision makers to create better legislation and policies, and also work with civil society and the private sector to implement them effectively.
We work with international financial institutions and the private sector to generate innovative, sustainable development solutions.
We are driven by the common vision of the 2030 Agenda. We believe it is possible to achieve a more equal, inclusive, resilient, and peaceful society and a healthy and sustainable planet.